Hello, welcome to this side of YouTube. My name is Nikki, and today we'll be filling out the first page of my sketchbook. Now I'm going to be completely 100% honest with you. I have already started using this sketchbook for a while now, and I've just kept the first page open because I've been meaning to do a video on it because, I don't know, it seems fun. So basically what I've been doing with all my sketchbooks before this, so 2 sketchbooks ago, I've been drawing the same character, and let me show you her. So this is my first ever sketchbook. It's a unit, an absolute unit, and this is the very first thing I ever drew in a sketchbook, and I decided to dedicate, like, I don't know, 2 years or something drawing in the sketchbook because I got this in 2016, but I've been drawing this character in every single one of my sketchbooks so far. So that's been 2 sketchbooks. And this is my other sketchbook. And this character, I decided to draw her again because, I don't know, I just said, oh, I don't know what to draw here. Let me just draw what I drew before. So yeah, this is basically 2 years after the first one, and yeah, I just thought I'd do it again. So without further ado, let's get into it. Side note, the type of pencil I'm using is a Zebra Z Grip Plus pencil, and this pencil isn't marketed for artists, but it's a pretty good pencil. It's got good weight. It's the type you shake to advance the lead, so that's pretty cool. And I don't know what sort of media I'm going to use to draw this, but I'm guessing I'll use color pencil like my first 2, or not. I don't know. It's whatever. So yeah, now we're actually gonna get started with the sketching. Okay, so now moving on to the sketch, and I'd like to add a little note here that this is the second time that I'm recording this, and yeah, the first time was really good, was really fun, but then my audio got all messed up, so I have to redo it again. So the sketch you're seeing right now isn't the final sketch. It was honestly just me just doodling without any thoughts, just mindlessly doodling, and I realized this ain't it. I need to improve on what I did the last year. I can't just keep on doing static poses with no personality whatsoever. So yeah, I decided to do a more dynamic pose, and I should really calm down when I'm speaking because I tend to slur my words when I get excited and you can't really hear what I'm saying properly. But I found this reference on Pinterest with a girl. She had her elbows on her knees and her hands were cupping her cheeks, you know. And I tried really hard to draw that. I'm not gonna lie to you, I spent at least 10 minutes, you know, and that doesn't sound like a long time, but I spent at least 10 minutes. I didn't time it, but it didn't work out. Long story short, it just wasn't working because I don't know what it was, the proportions, maybe it was that I drew the head too big, I don't know, but it didn't work out. I really liked it too, but I decided to put Pinterest down and try something else, and this is what we ended up with. And I like it, you know, something new, something different, something that shows that, hey, I'm now more comfortable with art to try new things in a way. But I didn't try hard enough, to be honest. So now it's a perfect time to talk about my experience with sketchbooks, which is the main idea for today's video, I guess. But I'm gonna have a full-on video on this later. I don't know when. I make promises, but then I make good on them months later, so don't quote me. Don't quote me on that. But sketchbooks and I get along, you know. We're good buddies, we're good pals, you know. I draw whatever I want in my sketchbooks. It looks awful, I'm gonna tell you that. It's not aesthetic, it's not colorful, it's not pleasing to the eye. There are pen doodles, pencil sketches that look ugly. Like what you see on Instagram is the stuff that's ugly, but I tried a little harder on, if you get my flow. But you know, I don't care, you know. I just love drawing whatever I want in my sketchbook or out of my sketchbook. So yeah, but that's why I'm sort of anxious about doing a sketchbook tour for YouTube, because I know my stuff isn't that pleasing to look at. Like, I'm looking at it from my point of view. Like, if I drew it, I know I'm my own worst critic, but I genuinely don't think that this stuff is that pleasing to look at, to be honest. But I make videos for what I would like to watch, or something that a viewer on YouTube would want to watch, because I would know, because I've, not to flex or anything, but I've watched a couple YouTube videos in my life. But I love drawing in my sketchbook the way I want and doing whatever I want without any worry about having it look perfect. And I know there are people out there who think, oh, I'm starting my sketchbook and I want it to look perfect and I don't want to show any mistakes and I just want this to be the best showing of my work. And they want to be something like I am, like messy, like do whatever they want with the sketchbook, no pressure whatsoever. And you know, I love that I'm able to do that, you know? I could draw finished works in my sketchbook, but I don't want to, so I don't, you know? But that also makes me like unable to freely post my stuff on YouTube, because it's not something I would want to watch. I'm not embarrassed by like my messy sketches. Like, I will put that stuff on like a pedestal and I will like post it all over and I'll say, look at this trash. Look at this utter disgusting garbage that I drew. Like, I will do that. So I'm not embarrassed because I have bad sketches or I have bad art. No, I just don't think it'd be interesting to watch. So that's why that's not like why I don't want to. I really want to do a sketchbook tour, not gonna lie. That's like at least 2 videos right there, like free easy content. But I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence. Now you can see me coloring the drawing, and little side note, the time between me lining and me coloring is pretty substantial. I had to go out shopping to get food because we were out of food and I need food. So once we were done shopping, we got back home. The sun had been setting. I think it was already set, so I had to turn on my light, and my light has a yellow tint to it, and that made my video come out yellow and disgusting and gross. So I tried to color correct it a little bit, add more blues, take away yellows, and I just hit my finger on my desk and that hurt. But I don't know how the color correcting worked. I think it worked pretty well. It's more maybe, how do I say it? It's more pleasant to the eye than before. So I don't think I saved it completely. Like, not gonna say that because it's not true, but it's a little better viewing it than it was before. So that's why the footage looks different. And I really like this piece, not gonna lie. It's kind of high-key one of my favorites in the sketchbook. Maybe that's going too far because I've only filled half of the sketchbook. It's my favorite rendition of my first page girl. I think that's what I'll call her, my first page girl, because she's drawn on the first page of every sketchbook and I always forget to draw her afterwards. So I think that'll be it. But here, one thing that I like about this illustration is that I learned how to better use my Prismacolors, and not gonna lie, I've had those things for at least a year. Wait, no, maybe not a year. That's for close to a year. I've had those things for close to a year, and I have not used them a lot at all, because I don't know why. They just scare me. Like, colored pencils, they're frightening, except for Crayola, because those are cheap and I know I can get those by asking my mom for money, and that's good. That's all good and dandy. But Prismacolors, yikes. And just sharpening them, they have soft lead so they break, but then you can put them in hot water to mend their lead together or something, but I'm too lazy to put them in hot water. So then whenever I sharpen one, like, I actually sharpened my first pencil because I had to use it in this illustration, and then I have like a good solid half an inch gone just by sharpening it. And I was about to cry. I was sitting with my pencil sharpener sharpening away. I sharpened it till the lead was pointy, and then the lead broke, and then I had to sharpen it again with tears in my eyes, like streaming down my face, like to exaggerate. But yeah, I don't know. It's just scary. It's just frightening. But I managed to get over that fear. I became a better person and not really conquered, just put aside my fears and was able to do this piece, which I like it. You know, it's pretty cute. I like her. I hope you guys enjoy. You know, like, subscribe, comment, do whatever you want. And yeah, I will see y'all in the next video. Ciao.